Okay, so yesterday we started talking about functions, right? And we almost finished the first part, the slide deck in the function definition one. We just had one last thing that we didn't talk about yesterday, which is another type of arguments that we can define when we define a function. So remember this star, what does it mean? Just a one star thing. What does it mean? So when I define a parameter and the parameter has a star in like before it, so what does it mean? Yes.
It allows you to have a whole bunch of values after.
Yeah, so that's arbitrary argument. So it's one parameter, but it can take any number of values, collect them all in what? In a tuple. Okay. Now there's something similar. It's kind of combination between the keyword arguments, and the arbitrary arguments, and that is the arbitrary keyword arguments. Okay, so now here we define a parameter name. Okay, but when we say when we precede it with double star, so a star in concept means that there is arbitrary number of things. Okay, so any number of things. Now when it's double star, it's not just the values that we're sending. We are sending key value pairs. Okay, so here when it's one star, it means that we are sending just values, a list of values or a set of values. When it's two stars, we are sending a key value pairs. Okay, or name value pairs. So the way we send them, it looks like the keyword arguments, but when they are collected in a dictionary. Okay, so here we have something like this that collects context. Now, if you didn't look into the definition of the function, you may think that this is just keyword arguments, right? But when you look into the definition of the function, you'll see that there's only one parameter there, and it's none of these names there. Okay, so you choose the name. It's not a real variable name here. You choose whatever name you want, equal value. And then all of them will be connected in a variable called context, and the type of that is dictionary. So what looks like a variable here will be the key in the dictionary, and the value will be the value in the dictionary. Okay? So let's try this out. See here, I define the function. Def collect configurations. And I just have one parameter. I can combine it with any, like I can put positional parameters, arbitrary value parameters, but for this is the one that we want to practice now. The arbitrary key, argument name. So here the parameter I'm gonna call it configuration, and I'm just gonna loop over these configurations. Now, first of all, I'm gonna print it. Okay, and I will loop over it. So for kn configs, and we know when we loop over a dictionary, we are like when we've just put the name of the dictionary, we are actually looping over the keys. So I'm just gonna print key value pairs here. So k and separator here, like so. So I want the k and configs of k, and I want the separator. So remember the optional argument separator that is in the print. That is, I want it to be just a dash. Okay. Now, how do I call this function? I just call the name, and any key I want, it looks like a variable, but it's not necessarily a variable. It is not a predefined variable, even though it looks like it. So let's say I'm gonna call color red, font, I don't know, New Roman, any number. Okay, so something else. Font size equal 12. Okay, so see how they look like as if they were variables, but they actually are not. Okay, so I'm gonna put a big point inside too so that we can see what is happening. So I was too late. Now this is the output. Okay, this is when we printed the entire dictionary, and this is when we looked over it. And if we just wanna double check the type, we can see that. I mean, we can put it in the watch here. So add type of config, and we can confirm that it is actually a dictionary. Okay,